Hello, hello. Hello. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the only channel bullish today. Everyone else, seemingly on YouTube, willing to trade your well-being mentally, financially for your click. We're not going to do that. I'm still bullish. Bitcoin did make a move to the downside today, and alts are taking a hit. But we're going to take the damage. I saw a bunch of entries, actually, some good discounts, and some of them have already come and gone. Believe it or not, that was quick. Bitcoin seeming to be recovering here as we power up the stream. Wouldn't be surprised to see it move sideways until we end it. That's just how it goes. So welcome back, guys. Please smash the likes, the subscribes, hype up. Let me know if you're here. Hype up the stream. It's a sleepy Monday, but things just got a little bit spicy, and we are live just in time, it seems. There it is. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I'm exhausted. My weekend was long. But anyway, you're back to the home of the bulls, and we're going to do some bullish charting here on this day. Hey, remember when everyone was yelling double top? Why is no one yelling double bottom right now? We just hit the exact same low, slightly higher low. We'll call it double bottom. Everybody go forth and start screaming, double bottom, double bottom. That'll get them going. That'll get them. TradFi markets are closed Wednesday, and that's seemingly like the only news, the only kind of thing going on here. We have numerous amounts of Fed speakers, but none of them chirp house, so I don't care. I don't care what Fed Bostic has to say. I don't care what Fed Gina has to say. Just kidding. I do care what Fed Gina has to say, and Fed Asian Gina, our new favorite. TBD. A lot of the Mondays we'll do these market summaries, these articles that our awesome author Poppy writes. I recommend you guys go follow him. I'll put his link in the video description then. But there's not that much. There's not that much to go over. Not a lot of news events. Not a lot of stuff going on. But he did write up an awesome article, and maybe we'll just touch on some of the better points. So it's really just not so exciting when it comes to on-chain analysis right now. But we have at least two things maybe you've never seen before and might be interesting. And still a nice little wrap up of what's going on. Man, let me see. Let's go down to minor position index, MPI. Let's get this MPI going. I think I just scrolled past it. Maybe it's not here. Supply of Bitcoin on exchanges continues down, just as it was. The dollar continues to show some rejection at 105. Likely that rally, the reason that we've seen crypto sell off, though I don't quite get it, because it doesn't seem that stocks are following. Stocks are going nuts right now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling a little left out of this rally. I'm feeling a little left out. You take a look at something like, bam, NASDAQ traded to 20,000 today. And no signs of stopping, at least at this point. Where are stocks going, guys? Are they really just going to rally like this all the way into November? Man, it actually broke 20. Now it's at 20.1. Holy smokers, that's wild. You look at S&P really following suit as well. Same thing here. S&P 500 does not have any chill, just continuing up. I'm jealous. I'll just say it, guys. It's okay to feel a little jealous. It feels like they're stealing our green candles somehow. Continuing higher. I mean, what's the point of even putting a target on there, right? Price discovery to the upside. Stocks are ripping. Microsoft ripping right now into close here with 3 hours. We're seeing higher highs, new all-time highs. Microsoft. I think Tesla's even having a day. I don't want to talk about stocks all day, but man, things are bully. Kind of a cool little chart here from Poppy in that article. This is a global map. The areas shaded in red have a bias or more searches for gold, and the areas in blue, more searches for Bitcoin. We need to get more of these out of this gold search into the Bitcoin search. Very sparse in between, but hey, at least there is a country. It looks like there's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, maybe more than 14 countries Googling Bitcoin at a higher volume than gold. Pretty cool stuff. Got one more for you. We love our sentiment / search Google search results. Here is one we haven't looked at. Here is the Google search trend for meme coins. It's a shorter chart, of course. It does look like it topped out in March, April, and now kind of settling back down. But we are seeing a series of higher lows here potentially. And that could be an uptrend in those searches coming on back. We might see a little crazy meme coin mania again. Time will tell. Time will tell. Economic calendar is pretty boring. There's really not a lot on it. Man, I'm struggling on that. All right, well, I tried. Poppy, I will I'll link your Twitter in the video description then. I appreciate you. Check out crownanalysis.com. You can read the full article. It's good stuff. So I got 1 million altcoin alerts, and I know there's 1 million more that I didn't get. What are you guys looking at today? We're going to go through analysis of Bitcoin here in a second, but just to read them off, INJ breaking $21. INJ was just at $30-something last week. That's a significant sell-off. Atom continuing to bleed down at 685. I'm so sorry, fam. I'm so sorry. Oh, poor Atom. He's a good lad. Cardano ADA trading under 40 cents again. MPC backtesting its previous all-time high. That is one of the charts we are going to look at today because it's a clean chart. Might have had a good trade on there. I'll share that in a minute. 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐝 at 117. Let me see. Okay, good. I was making sure I wasn't pickle texting me, telling me my audio is muted. AVAX under 30. Gummy continues to rug, it seems. AJAX under 60 cents. Turbo 0043 backtesting that previous all-time high. There's a lot to look at. Let's zoom out for a second, get a little perspective. By the way, there is a poll going on right now. Crypto fear and greed is currently at 71, which I kind of had to double take at that earlier. 71? I mean, I can understand it not being peak fear or something. But where's the greed? Who's the greedies? Where's the greeds at? Maybe it's Waka, Flocka, Flavor, whatever his name is. Maybe it's him launching his own coin and then buying 40% of the supply and then tweeting about it after the market cap was at 5 million. Maybe that's a description of greed. I don't know. But if you could vote in that poll, we got 170 votes. Let's get a few more going on in there. So far, 50% of us feeling neutral. And I honestly expected a little more fear. Honestly, look at YouTube. Look at crypto YouTube. Every stream, every video today, crypto crashing. It's the end of the world. Sell everything. God, it makes me sick, man. We're always going to be bullish here. It doesn't mean we're always thinking prices going up every day, but we're always bullish. We stay bullish. If you've never been here before, welcome to your new home, the home of the bulls, baby. Let's see, on the month. Let's even zoom out more because we're going to be closing a quarterly candle in just 2 weeks, a little bit less than 2 weeks. It has been over 100 days at this range. God, it feels just like 2023 again. And look at the candle. 100 days of pain, of indecision, uncertainty. Look at our quarterly candle. That doesn't look like what happened over the last 3 months. I can barely believe it. 8.3%. If Bitcoin can trade 8.3% higher over the next 2 weeks, we could see a hammer candle close on the quarterly, and that's a full send signal in my opinion. It's wild because we've been checking these out month over month, and it's just always looked the same. It really is crazy. Hopefully that puts a little perspective on the chart here with sentiment, with all of the price actions that have happened over the last 2.5 months. That's it right there. Doesn't seem so scary when you zoom out. That's why we do it. On the month, obviously last month, kind of a crappy close here, but again, not a lot. Even this month with the uncertainty and indecision we've seen, this is the candle we're looking at. Down 2%. Does it feel like it's down 2%? If I had to blindly look at a chart or whatever, if I had to blindly do it, I would guess that Bitcoin had dropped crazy percents. I would not have guessed this month we're down 2%. I would have thought we had a major crash. Like, it seems like retail has checked back out. It seems that FOMO hype euphoria has left the building. I haven't seen people bull posting really. And now YouTube, finally, everyone is on the short side. So that is why I am looking for a continuation of this rally today. And I'm going to hope that our chart agrees. So let's zoom in a little bit here. The weekly, we have seen a sell-off today. However, we've held that low. If we don't trade lower today, we may have a double bottom on the week. Send it back to what? 60.6, very reasonable target. Last week's open. We'll see what happens there. Indicators. Last week did close with increasing selling momentum, and that is maybe the most stressful signal on the chart for me right now. Not a lot else is stressful. This isn't the end of the world, but this is not something that happens that frequently. We did have one selling candle right after the ETF on the week, one little red guy before we rallied higher. But in general, if you go back, and I encourage you guys, don't just ever blindly trust me. I'm showing you what I do so you can go do this and you can learn for yourself, so you don't have to buy and sell based on YouTube clickbait titles. Yeah, think about it. What you'll notice though on the week is that momentum tends to pick a direction and then continue. It doesn't tend to chop up that much. Here's an example of it chopping up. Increasing momentum, it starts to wane, increasing momentum, starts to wane, increasing, wane, increasing, wane. This isn't that common, especially on the sell side, which I have no explanation for. It just seems to be how it do. But if you look at the sell side, this doesn't happen that often. And so it's something I am going to pay attention to this week, and it's something that is important to the chart. Because if we look at these previous sell-offs, they tend to start waning. They don't tend to pick that momentum back up. It does not happen often. So it's an interesting thing to think about. Don't get freaked out. It does happen sometimes. It's just unusual. It's enough to warrant just keeping an eye out for it. So far, though, even though everyone's selling all their crypto right now, oh my God, you guys know who I'm talking about. Bitcoin has not made a lower low. We're at 66,000. I think really what it is there isn't so much fear as there is just lack of euphoria, lack of hype. I feel that too. Also, the weather around the world is wild. It's going to be over 100 degrees here. It's never 100 degrees here in June. Maybe people are checked out from the heat. Maybe people are enjoying the summer. I don't know. Looking at the day, it actually looks like we may close a rather nice candle. Let's take a peek here. Okay, this way. Gonna hide all this. We'll come back to it. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. We'll come back to it. Looking like we might close a decent candle here. Testing that liquidity to the downside. Unable to push lower. Bears need to defend 66,000 into this close. If bears want to keep pushing price down, they gotta prevent this candle from closing above 66K. This is our local daily support. And with this kind of wick and the speed and intensity of this move, a close above 66K today, I think is a very good sign for a green week to come. Man, look at that. It hears me talking about it. It's moving even higher. Let's go. Let's get it, Bitcoin. Daily momentum waning off. This was actually increasing earlier before the stream. Now back to waning, looking like a little bit of a daily fake out. I'm going to wait for that daily to confirm in 6.5 hours. But for now, I like price above 66K. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Let's throw our moving averages on there. What's up? Nomadic food scientist. What's up, brother? Good to have you. Thanks for subscribing. If you're out there and you haven't subscribed yet, be like the nomadic food scientist and join our fam. We're here live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. We're putting out content every day for your viewing pleasure. Looking on the day, the 50 daily. This was a little worrying. We basically tested it in June 11th before rejecting off the 20, coming on down on Friday last week. Closing below that 50 was going to be pretty spooky. And we want to be picky. It did technically. However, we saw some price action to the upside over the weekend. Now here, as I was saying, 66K, the number for bears to defend. Bears need to defend both this local daily previous support. They want to defend it, cement it as resistance, and also the 50 daily. After this wick, if we close back above the 50, I know I'm kind of repeat again. These thoughts, they just keep coming to me. That's going to be a strong close. That is a very nice close. I can go as far to say as if we close above 66, let's say 66.1 for good measure, retesting that 20 likely to happen quickly afterwards. And what I like about the 20s level here is it is the exact top of our order block that we painted this month. So we painted some resistance, dropped down. If we get that strong close, I think we move back at least to 68,250. That was a fancy price for us the other day. 68,250. If anything, just a sweep liquidity. We'll see what happens after that. But this play looking very nice. So I'm going to put this arrow here, but you guys are going to remember, and maybe I'll even write it on here. Close daily above 661K. And look out for 68,250. I like that. These moving averages are being so clean. I love when price is close to major moving averages. You get much better price action. It's less volatile, I'll say from experience, but the volatility that you get is easier to trade, maybe is what I'm looking for. Cleaner, it has less fake outs. Maybe we'll say it that way. Tend to see price move towards them very consistently. On the 12-hour with 6 hours to go, let's see how this is looking. I think it's driving home the 66,000 number here. You can see on the 12 that close lower. We don't want to stay under 66 into the end of Monday today. Not a lot good going on for any of our indicators. Maybe we'll find like a bullish divergence on RSI, but honestly, I don't even think there's a point of looking at it. I don't think there's like a real reason to do that. Let's just go down to the low time frames. Let's scope out some potential signals from our lower time frames and pray they're bullish, baby. Lows are coming down. RSI coming up. Got some bullish divergence on the 6 hour. I wouldn't put too much weight in that yet. 6 hour money flow, green, higher high. Take it. I don't see like immediate upside action for the 6. This looks like it's going to play out something like this with momentum, where you get 3 higher lows and then you finally roll over. Probably a little trip to red money flow again in between now and I'd say Wednesday, something like that. Go down to the 4. Boom. So here's where it starts getting spicier. Okay. Our sell off, that higher low, slightly higher low, very important. You guys can call it double bottom. You guys love calling things doubles. I want to hear it. The 4 hour quickly bullish engulfed its previous 4 hour candle. Now, this is still a fresh 4 hour. We're only an hour and 20 minutes in. We've got 2.5 plus hours to go, but this gives us a pretty achievable goal. Here. What time? It's like 1:20, so 2, 3, 4. At 4 p.m. East, just looking for 65.7. Remember, for the day, I'm only looking for 66 or above. Obviously, we're going to start flirting with it now as we zoom down into the time frames. Bitcoin is just like that. So we have over the next 4 hours, 65.7, and then into the daily close, which is roughly 7 hours away, 66. So these are really little incremental moves we're looking for, and they're going to build us a staircase up. I like what I'm seeing on the 4 hour. Could be better, but we see our VWAP coming back to the 0 line. Momentum looking for that third, just as we were looking for on like the 6 hour here. That third higher low to roll into the positive flow. What we have to watch for is another fake out when that comes, though. Likely to see this momentum start pinching by the end of the day. 2 hours, a little janky. We can see momentum starting to pinch. That's where we want to see as the 4 hour, 6 hour. We're kind of extending those ideas into those higher time frames. VWAP rolled over. Again, what we're looking for. We want to see that continue as we go down into the hour, which is also bullish engulf, but this candle closed, and that's the spiciness. That's the spiciness for the sell-off, man. Not only did it close basically the fair value gap left by our lowest candle today, it painted an order block on the hour, and boom, bullish engulf closed, even closed above the highs. The 1 hour, I think, looks great, and hopefully indicators will agree here. Market Cipher B giving us our little green dot. VWAP rocketing, money flow beginning to give us that signal of rolling over. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot, actually. RSI double bottom. Ugh. I don't really like RSI double bottoms or double tops. They tend to just be weak signals. So I'm going to ignore it. I'm not going to throw that in the ring right now. I'm going to throw up 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐼. Let's see. Whoo, I knew it. 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐼 giving us the long signal on the hour. What do you guys think? Would that trade play out long? If you long now, I don't know. Stop 65.3. 66.7. I'll place a trade later. 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐼 giving us the up arrow here after a red trend. That's definitely what I was hoping for. 𝐓𝐫𝐼 is a great sponsor, a great indicator maker. If you use my link, you'll get a month free risk trial of all their premium indicators. So check that out. I'm going to throw this up here. I see enough to look for at least a little bit deeper retracement. 66.2. Did we tap it? 661, 662. Yeah. Hold up. Let me just get this organized. Go down to the 45. How are we looking here? 45 rolling over. That's exactly what I wanted. Precisely what I wanted. If you can use your brain power to kind of stitch together these time frames, I think that they weave together very elegantly. I think they weave into one bigger picture that looks right to me. You know, I'm going to keep 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐝 up. Got a little early signal on the 40. We're almost done with Bitcoin. I'm doing this for me, honestly, and for you, but we're going to jump into the alts, which I know you're looking for. I know you're panicking about. We have that up arrow on the hour, the 45 minute, the 30 minute. That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen that actually happen. Now, the 30 is not quite where I want it, but it may get in line here quick. I need to see this money flow really start reaching for the 0 line as we get into these lower time frames. There we go. That's what I wanted. This is what I wanted the 30 minute to look like. We have broken a low. The 15 minutes giving us a pretty clear signal of positive money flow is coming, or at least it's going to try to come. Money flow is going to look to move towards that 0 line. The VWAP trending down, however, might not suggest it's in this candle. Ew, no, it's not. No, it is not. 65.8. Okay. All right. 10 minute, really similar to the 15. Let's get down quick. There it is. In the 5 minute, in positive money flow, we want to see this break out into all those higher time frames, paint out that bigger picture, and then I want to see some more upside. Wow. It is hot as anything here. Ooh, man. That fan is needs a raise. I need to give that fan a raise. I don't pay it anything. This week, Bitcoin will close red, green, I don't know, crab, which, I mean, crabs are technically red, but sideways. 57% of you saying green, I'm in that boat. I think it closes green. The bar is so low. It's like incredibly low. Isn't it right here? This is it. We just need 66, or was that the day? No, for green. Okay, green week, we need 66.6. Totally possible. Totally possible. This is the day. This is why you should always label your charts better than I do. I'm just too in the zone. I'm longing fans. I'm longing air conditioners, and I'm longing fans. And only fans now. Did you guys see that a bunch of states banned Pornhub? I'm longing OnlyFans. What a ridiculous thing for states to do. Neither here nor there, though. Neither here nor there. 1 minute, nice. 1 minute got that money flow starting to make higher highs. Momentum coming up. The highs and the momentum could be better, but I like it. Like it. Let's do some 1 minute TA. I like the back test of 65.7 before moving higher. I like that. And nothing really there. I could see a flattish top starting here at 66. Basically just looking for those lows to be preserved by the bulls. And you can get a beautiful bullish breakup pattern. But again, 1 minute chart, I wouldn't trade based on anything the 1 minute has to say, honestly. All right. Long VPNs. Yep. Long VPNs. Not financial advice. That's self-satisfaction advice. What's up, Moggy? Coins Chick is here. We got all the ladies. All right. All right. Does have a stock. Maddox. I don't know what you mean. What's up, Ty Fox? Give it what it wants, what it really, really wants. Bitcoin, you just look better in green, baby. You just look better in green. You look great in red, but you just look better in green. Is what it is. Does anybody have any analysis that I might be missing? I don't know. What other people are parroting? Maybe what you found on your chart? Feel free to share it. I'll take a look. Because I don't see much. I don't see much. I just see this as like a double bottom, and we're going to be looking for a retracement. Let's look at this high to low. Yeah, I like that. We got alts, though. Here's what I'm looking for. Using our fib tool, if we break 66.9, our 1618 sits at 80 or 68,250, that number we were just talking about, which has confluence with our bigger drop, we'll call last week's drop, back to the 618. You can see these levels overlapping. That is confluence, or basically supporting evidence. We have many things on our chart pointing to a value. And when that happens, of course, nothing is guaranteed, but it does give us at least a higher confidence, I could say. I want to say higher probability, but I'll just say confidence, higher confidence that that price level will be tested. For me, really looking at this, it goes like this. We had a lower high again. That was basically a back test of, call it actually resistance. We had a lower high again. We broke down, but bears didn't have what it takes. They didn't have enough gas. There wasn't enough bear fuel in the tank to bring price down lower, even with that lower high. I think that shows weakness on the selling momentum that we've been seeing. And I think that gives us additional confluence for that retracement to 68,250. I like it. I like it. Now, don't you dump your brains out, Bitcoin. I just talked a bunch of good stuff about you. I'm being bullish about you. I don't want to see any of that whining, Bitcoin. Get up. All right. What's up, Mr. T Crypto? You're still here, my guy. You were here in the pre-lobby. You're here now, and I appreciate you and every minute that you spend here. You have the highest volume node on that level, too. Thank you. Thank you for the little chart. Confluence. Fun fact loading name. Good to have you back, brother. What's up, Mihai? Lars Larson? Man, I'm sweaty. I've been sitting in this chair for like 20 minutes, and I'm just uncomfortable. There's a big bearish harmonic. We haven't made the 5-0 yet. So bearish. There's a big bearish harmonic. Like this. I'm down to clown. I'm down to clown with some harmonic. So, shit, how do I place this? I just drew a blank. This is like a bearish harmonic like this, or are you talking over here? Like this? Because wouldn't a 5-0 be bullish if we're selling? It'd be bearish if we were buying if you had a 5-0. I'm not the harmonics master. If you want harmonic mastery, go, I'd say check out Mitch Ray. That man, he uses the harmonic like I used fibs, I want to say. Something like that. Is this what you're talking about? Little crab? Little crab, the deep crab. The mega deep crab. The crab all the way down to 49K. Honestly, if 49K comes, I might reconsider where I want to buy. I might buy some at 49K. I like the number. I'm going to get rid of this because I have no idea if I placed it correctly. But let me know. Darren Kirby, it was weird what just happened. We went from massive selling to jumping over the 800 1 minute MA, and then it switched. Well, seems to be how the crypto moves, my friend. I said it and got mocked because then price action went on to do that exact thing. But I said, Bitcoin, when it rallies, it doesn't tend to do this, right? And then break out. Doesn't tend to have clean back test, break out into all-time high. What it tends to do, and this was like back here, so is what it is. What it tends to do is something like this, where you get that low in and basically intraday you're back up. So while I'm not convinced we're moving to 56.6 at this moment, we'll see as time goes on. We could get something similar, right? We still could get a liquidity sweep low. We haven't tested our 618 retracement at 62. Everything is possible. It's all in the cards. It's all happening exactly how it's supposed to happen. That I trust. Let's just put an arrow here for good luck. No matter what happens, whether Bitcoin drops down to 49K today or rockets wherever, it does nothing. Over time, it moves up to the right. That I have observed for almost a decade. What does total look like? I actually have a little spicier chart. So thank you for prompting me to move on. Thank you for prompting me to move on. I was getting lost in my own sauce here. What's up, Skip? If Bitcoin moves up just 1K, the MMs will wreck nearly 1 billion in shorts. Why the hell are they waiting? It is hard also to view what all the leveraged or perpetual positions are in crypto at the same time. there are aggregators, but those aggregators aren't complete to my knowledge. Even the things we look at doesn't include, let's say, CME options, right? It's hard to see all that data. There are also maybe positions that are not, that aren't public. I don't know. Or maybe that's what's coming, right? That's always a possibility. So spiciness here, the reason that Bitcoin didn't really move and your alts sent you all kinds of alerts today was this chart right here, Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance still hanging out where it was, didn't actually make a breakout. I thought it was going to. That was getting me extra bullish because we have seen Bitcoin dominance rally and Bitcoin USD rally together from the very Pico bottom. So I was thinking that might be the sign of the next leg up. But we did get this big green candle today, and I'll say big, at least relative, 1%. And this was the pain from the alts. This was it. You can even see that wick. It's almost in reverse of what the price action we just saw was. Hit a little wick to the downside, closed back up. Though dominance might not be done here. Might not be done here. I'm waiting for this to break out. If we see dominance break out like today, or even intra week, I think we're going to be having some bear meat for dinner. But dominance is definitely on my radar again. It has been spectacularly boring. But whenever the heck this breaks, man, that's going to be a really powerful signal. So this started with total, but I have a different chart for you. Total 3. Total 3. So excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. The reason I pulled it up, we don't look at it often, and why not? Total 3 retested its 618 retracement from the low back in April. This looks kind of janky here. Looks kind of janky. Struggling, not quite in the same position as Bitcoin. Remember, Bitcoin back above that local daily support here and potentially looking to move higher as we've been speculating. I'm bullish, baby. Here's the same thing. Bitcoin back above that daily support, local support here. Total underneath. This is showing us basically that total 3, not as bullish as Bitcoin. So logically, Bitcoin dominance is moving up. Logically. That makes a lot of sense here. What does this chart look like? Does this remind you guys of any other chart? I'm trying, but I don't see it. Something, I have like a, something. Maybe I'll have to come back to it. I can come back to it. That looks ugly. Wow. Okay. Sure. Total 3. Good luck. We'll come back to it at some point. I do want to look through some random charts here. Let's start with XRP, only because we haven't looked at XRP in any serious capacity in 100 days, I want to say. 65 days. Even then, even that sell-off, it was like, well, it's just right back to where it was. XRP had some spooky price action. And then today, this is what's interesting and maybe something to look for in the future. I don't know what that means, but just keeping an eye out. XRP rallied against the red market earlier today. I don't think you should extrapolate out on that concept of really anything super meaningful, but it is interesting and uncommon. We've seen XRP honestly do nothing forever, and we've all but stopped looking at it on the channel because of that. Finally, maybe making a move. However, to kind of douse a little bit on the hype train here, even though I have XRP, but gotta be honest with the charts. XRP could still move up to like 53 cents. It's currently at 51.3, and it hasn't gone anywhere. We've been watching this forever freaking pattern play out, which is apparently just a fractal of another bigger forever pattern. XRP really has been a stable coin, and we should applaud the Ripple company for successfully deploying the first non-backed stablecoin that hasn't depegged. Apparently, they've chosen 50 cents. That is a solid week, though, man. I need to see it above 53, 54 cents. We'll see what happens there. It's back on my radar, though, just so you know. Just letting you know. People stopped asking about it, too. Very rarely. More excitingly, and this is a big reason earlier in the lobby of the stream, I was saying, man, I think the bottom is in for alts today. Doesn't necessarily mean they'll never go lower ever again. But today, I feel like the bottom was in right before we went live for alts. Looking at MPC, beautiful price action here, and kind of looking back and criticizing my own analysis on this chart. I was looking for an entry at 1.73 cents. I should have been looking for that entry at 1.3 or 1.4 cents, the previous all-time high. You guys have seen me chart after chart after chart say it's whatever coin is at an all-time high. I don't think that's the best time to buy into them. I think if you wait, you'll get a back test of that previous all-time high. And MPC just did that today. And look at this bottom wick. When I saw that, I was like, man, I think that's it. I think that's it for today. Let's zoom in on it. Boom. Kind of collapsy. Still ugly here. But it did, within a fraction, within a margin of error, back test its previous all-time high as support. It got a nice response, which is what I like about it. Painting that big bottom wick on the day. It's not there on the 4 hour. But painting that big bottom wick on the day, man, all we need is back to 2.5 cents. And you got yourself a 2.4 risk to reward, 44% upside trade right there. For all of you who have watched over the last few weeks and seen me place these like far away from price action trades, in the moment, you're probably like, that's never going to fill. And sometimes I honestly don't think they'll fill. It's like, that doesn't look like it's going to. But if you look at charts this way, and basically what that means is zooming out to high time frames, identifying the important levels on those high time frames, and you just play those, it takes a ton of patience, but it works. It works. Price always seems to go back to whatever those key levels are. And when it does, more so than when you're zoomed into low time frames, you actually get the move you want after. Like backtest wick. Like if you had entered, I mean, even if you had entered this crappy entry, you'd be up almost 10%. You'd be up almost 10% right now. If you had been smarter than me, which a lot of you are, and looked at that previous all-time high, man, that's a quick 30% turnaround. Wild. Wild. There's really no point in speculating beyond that right now. Really no point. We backtested the all-time high. It's either going to hold or it's not. And in reality, it doesn't really matter what our chart says. It doesn't really matter what our indicators say. It's either going to hold or it isn't. And we're going to find out in real time together. I personally think it will because I'm bullish today and every day. But I like that, chat. I like the wick. This gave me confidence. Turbo. Really quick, not as long as MPC here. Turbo finally doing exactly what I was just complaining about for MPC, backtesting that previous all-time high. 1 penny. Who was here for this? Who was here for these charts for Turbo or MPC? Doesn't matter. Who was here for Turbo? 1 cent call back to previous all-time high call. That's saucy. That's a saucy TA. Now, will it hold here? I certainly hope so. I didn't buy any, although isn't now my time. What do you think, chat? Should I buy Turbo today? I'm going to end this poll. Yeah. Ooh, actually, if you hold MPC, vote in the poll. I want to do another poll. Should I buy some Turbo today? What do you think? You were here, Blue Sky? Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Need some music? I do too. I was wondering why it felt so quiet. Probably because it's quiet. I got these fans on. Holy crap. I got to turn my fan up really quick. I can reach it from here, though. Hold up. Ooh, here's a non-copyrighted mix. Chances are it'll be garbage, but we'll try it. We'll give this one a shot. Hold on. I got the fan on full blast. How's the audio? Good volume. Bitcoin pumping. Boys, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get back to 66.9, boys. Let's do it. Send it. We were the only channel bullish today. We're going to stay that way. Can't hear the fan? Nice. Nice. Oh, yeah, Lee. I love you, Lee. I knew you were playing with me. I tweeted about Bitcoin's rally today, last night, Monday rally. I never lost hope in it. If you're not in the Discord, you would have heard me chatting about it earlier. You can join at discord.gg/TomCrown. Let me find this tweet. Monday pump coming. There's a lot of comments maybe jabbing at me, but that's earned. That's earned. Especially Lee saying to live on a throne of lies. It just wasn't ready yet. I like it. All right, this 15-minute candle has now hit the deepest retracement, the 786, precisely. I wouldn't be surprised to see 66.2 if we're going to make a move to 66.9 today. And remember, for those of you just tuning in, we don't even need 66.4. All we need is 66K today. That's it. We get 66K today. I think things look very good for this week. I think we get a green week. Bitcoin apparently just wants to put on a little buffer there. I like it. Let's do this. Been a while since I put a BTC trade. 2.5, I'll take it. But should the entry be 66.2? Nah, we'll defend 66 with our bullishness. Am I going to the Bitcoin conference in July? You're going, Sergio? Bro, we're getting a beer. We're getting a beer. I'll be there. Absolutely. Honestly, that goes for almost all of you. I mean, I don't know. If you hate me, I probably don't... I'll get a beer with you even if you hate me. As long as you'll be chill and get a beer. But if you're going to Bitcoin 2024, let me know. I'll be there. I'll be having a good time. These are the closest I get to vacations. Who's the crybaby singing? I don't know. What about the summer lull? I've been saying it for a while. Everyone's expecting a summer lull. I don't think we get it. The one thing that Bitcoin does consistently is the opposite of what everyone's saying. At the start of the stream, I opened it with talking about how other channels are fear baiting you, clickbaiting you. They would rather you make a bad choice in trading because you're scared than not click their video. That was every single channel today. We decided to stay bully. And it felt right. It felt right. Every single channel saying crash, saying sell all your crap. Nah, that's when it goes up. Right on cue. Not a lot of time left. Not a lot of time left in this day. That 4 hour now looking absolutely gorgeous. I know we're getting excited about 1.7% candles. What have we come to, chat? What have we come to? How did we get here? How did we get here? Yelling about 2% candles. Let's check out this 12 hour. The 12 hour has a beautiful bottom wick. The 12 hour, now that we've seen this deep retracement, 66.6. Open of the previous 12 hour is the kind of logical place to be looking. I don't know why it would not hit that today. It may wick back down, but that would be weird. That'd be odd price action to me. Let's go back to that day. I see people subscribing. Not a ton. That's okay. Doesn't need to be a lot. This is a stream for the fam. For the close fam today. Friday was our stream for the everyone else. Looking at the day right here, 66K, as I was saying, the level, that's it. Bears were, okay, let me retell the narrative. Bears were in control. Basically right here, I want to say. I want to say on the 12th, they were in control. This top wick showed lots of bear strength. They had the volume. They sold it. Pushed price down lower. They broke all of our range lows here. Bears were in control on Friday. Our wick here in recovery over the weekend, really not showing much about bulls. However, bears lower high again on Sunday, still in control. Brought price down today. Here's where bears lost control. Right here. Lower high. Well, let's say lower high, lower low, lower high. Couldn't bring it down below Friday's low. That shows us waning strength on the sell side. Easy. Here's what I wanted, and now it seems like obvious, but price was below this when we were talking about it. 66K. I want to see our daily close on Friday. Our local daily support hold. Any close above 66K is great with me. I mean, close above 66.6, that 12 hour into the day, you get a hammer candle. That's looking very nice. But one step at a time. One step at a time, fam. Let's go back down to them low time frames. Let's see. Bitcoin saw that I placed that long at 66, and it's like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think that's what we see. Right there. I'll put more alerts here. We're going to look at some more altcoins. What time is it? 1:47. We're still fresh. I was wondering. We're still fresh. We got a lot of energy left. We talked about SPX and stocks briefly earlier. Briefly. I got a little too bearish, I guess. Talked about them briefly, but what is there to even say? You know, like at this point, I was on some Twitter spaces for TradFi stuff. They've been inviting me to them, and actually I've been enjoying them. But I was saying, like, things like NVIDIA right now. What do we even do with the charts? It's like beyond any extension. We're just gonna name numbers, I guess. I thought that was the day. There we go. SPX currently at an all-time high, as it seemingly has been, man, all month. And pretty much every other month this year. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I spoke too soon. I must be thinking of the NVIDIA chart. I'll show you what I was talking about, why I said there's not much to do. 5,642. There we go. Using our FIB tool, our previous all-time high, bear market low, 1618. Great target. Price is inching on up to there right now. Let's see our local. Does it line up? Yeah, kind of. Not close enough for me. I'm a perfectionist. Here's a great profit-taking target for the S&P. I'm sure I had this on my chart too. 5,642. Beautiful. If you think that's not bullish enough, 6,150. Our measured move target. This would absolutely be a beast of a profit trade. Or of a take profit. Beast. I'm very confident in 5,600. I don't know how confident I am in 6,100. The faster, so let's say it gets here. The faster it moves to that 6,100 target, the higher the probability it's to blow off top. You can even see it kind of, right? See, stock boys, they don't know about these blow off tops. Their cycles are like slower, longer, less explosive. This is the most explosive I've ever seen stocks. But look at this climb. Expansive move, pullback. Expansive move, smaller, shorter pullback. Expansive move, smaller, shorter pullback. They're getting shorter and shorter. And we know this song and dance in crypto, man. This is the parabolic blow off top rally setup. Problem is, never know when it's going to end. But this is looking more and more like it just wants to go straight up. Let's say it moves to 6,000 in the next, I don't know, 3 months. That's probably it. It's probably it. It's not the end of the world. You just return to the mean, as you always have, right? Make those big moves up, return to the mean. Big moves up, return to the mean. Rinse, repeat. But I wouldn't short stocks. I would not go anywhere near that short button myself right now. I think it'd be crazy if you try to time the top of the S&P or NASDAQ, man. You're gonna get wrecked. You're just gonna get wrecked. So I was saying, what do we do with our analysis from here? I meant NVIDIA. I don't look at them that often. I meant NVIDIA because what do we do with this now? NVIDIA broke its measured move. And like, that's it. There's no more pullbacks. We can go really zoomed in and use these, but I guarantee we're past our measured moves. We can go here and say, okay, let's pull our fib. But we're past our measured move. By every fib extension, NVIDIA is past its measured move. So what do we do here? I don't know. I don't know. How long can NVIDIA go up for? We can always fall back on our psychological levels. Got 150. We're currently at 132. 150, great target. Let's make these white because they're not resistance. They're just places that people, monkey brain people, can go, I sell 150. I sell 200. People at home in retail aren't like, I'm going to sell at 142.36. It's not how average people think. They think in whole numbers. That's all we can do. There's like nothing else. We can say, okay, the 2618. All right, sure, we can do that. Or we can keep going up on these extensions. But I don't know if that's really... I've never seen a stock move like this. So I don't really know if that's the play. Those lines are from the pre-split, by the way, up there. So is this one, but it's weird that that it still overlaps with that extension. I don't know, man. 150 seems like all but guaranteed on Nvidia. Seems. Let me get rid. I got too many of these alerts for Nvidia. They're clogging my alerts up. This thing hasn't gone down. Just gone up. Son of a bee. I could be tempted at Nvidia at $100. I could be tempted. You know what? Yeah, like, what do you do here? It looks like Bitcoin. Hell, it looks better than Bitcoin. It looks like Bitcoin early years. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. What about arm? What about leg? I can't type either. I got some jitters today. I went to the gym early. I couldn't sleep well. Do you hold stocks? 57% of you say no. I don't hold any stocks either. I don't think or advertise that as a good idea, though. I'm 100% in crypto, but I don't think you should do that. I'm not trying to gatekeep gains from you or something. It has made it harder than it needs to be in the long term for investing in crypto. It would have been easier if I had some kind of diverse portfolio. Whether that was like, I don't know, 50% stocks or even 25% stocks or even 70% stocks, right? Being all in on crypto is very emotionally taxing. It makes it much harder to get to the finish line. I don't recommend it. Does 3 shares of GME count? You bet your bottom dollar it does, Janix. What's up, Mitch? Do stocks have 250x leverage? I mean, I bet you could find it. I bet it exists. But when people talk about 250x leverage, usually they're talking about Forex. Forex will have absurd 1000x crazy leverage numbers because it doesn't move. Like a 1% move is like the biggest move we've ever seen. So the leverage numbers go higher. That being said, you can find it in crypto if you want. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't use 250x or 1000x in leverage. Don't do that. That's really dumb. But yeah, I can't stop you. What's up, M Ninja? Bad Baptist here. Taylor Simano. Nvidia 200 easy. Yeah, I said 150 seems guaranteed. There are no guarantees, but it seems guaranteed. I don't think that's like the end of it. It would be funny to see Nvidia get to 1K after the split. Yeah, I was thinking that if you saw me pause looking at the chart, I was like, what was it pre-split? What would that be? I think that would make, what's Nvidia's market cap right now? That would make it a $30 trillion company. I don't know, man. Crypto has taught me that you don't say that's impossible. That number is impossible. That's too high. It can't never be there. People said that about Bitcoin every step. People said that about Bitcoin at $1 million market cap. $10 million, $100 million, billion, 10 billion, 100 billion, a trillion. Every step it was, that's impossible. That's too much money. It's possible. Seems a little out there though. I'm not going to start preaching $30 trillion Nvidia market cap, though. You never know, man. I'll tell you what. If I did own stocks, I would own Nvidia. And I'm not just saying that because number is up right now. I'm saying that because I believe that computer processing, and now AI, that wasn't even part of the equation, but processing chips is one of the most valuable things that we can do as a country or any country. And we don't have enough of it. So until we have enough of it, Nvidia seems like a good bet. Seems like a great bet. I think that we are going to start building it, though. I think we're going to start building more chip fab plants. We should. We should be building solar, infrastructure, and chip fab plants that print all the money in the world, build those. Stop printing money and giving it to rich people. Print money and build those things. Are you listening to me, Joe Biden? Are you listening to me? You won't remember anyway. Ooh, people gifting. Give me a sec. I missed all of the notifications. Pickle gifting out some memberships. Thank you, Pickle. Congrats, Matthew Schmid, our captain. Heck yeah. J-Day, what's up, man? The Greenest Goblin. I'm not sure I've seen that name before, but congrats to you. Loading name. You came back for one stream. You get a membership. You get a membership. You get a membership. Congrats, everybody. Thank you, Pickle. I see Games 103 subscribed. 𝐂𝐨𝐮𝐫𝐬𝐞. Isura. What's up? Coins Chick gifted memberships. Coins Chick, stop. Stop sending me money, Coins Chick. Oh, keep your money. I don't need your money. I love you there, darling. Thank you. You're amazing, and I love you. I'm sure there are other subscribers YouTube's not showing me. I have noticed this number has not rolled over very much this stream. That's okay. I don't care. It's Monday. I've been up for a long time. I'm not that worried about the subscriber number, but join our fam anyway. Subscribe. We're the only channel that was bullish today, baby. Everybody else trying to doom post you into clicking their videos. They want you to sell your coins and be out of the rally so that they can just get that one more click. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Let's go, Bitcoin. Bitcoin not pulling back to 66 yet. TBD. TBD. 5 minute money flow coming up. RSI moving up. I like it. 1 minute, meh. Meh on the one. Anything changed here? Yeah, and that's that stretchy leg, man. The momentum moved up, and instead of oscillating back down, it just stayed there. You can see this on the 30-minute stotch. Even the stotch didn't move back to zero. That momentum, it got pushed up, and it just got bumped up again, walking its way up. Here we are. Ooh, we just broke a new high. New daily high. Send it to 66.9. Let's go. Go. Send it. Send it, Whales. I know you watch. I know you're listening. Just do it. We broke past not only our 786 retracement, but that was also our high of the day. Ever so slightly. Increasing the chance of 66.9 by the end of the day, in my opinion. If not during this live stream. Let's go. Let's go, Bulls. We can do it. And we can do it by sitting in a chat room on the internet. We did it. We did it, fam. What's up, 20D Enterprises? How you doing? Ben's Chairs here. Benjamin Cohen's own personal office chair. In the chat right now. What's up, brother? Give us a secret alpha on dominance. Asteris X. What's up? Bad Baptist already called you out. Barry the Rave, my guy, is here. Blue Sky. Brent McCoggy. I butchered that. Colin. Capper Die. Cherry City Bullies. CL. Coins Chick. Crypto Sharknado, who's in a great mood earlier. How you doing, brother? Good to see you in here. Crypto Mick. D Godfather. Darren Kirby. Digital Asset Degen FK. Foxy, my guy. Foxy Thorny. Ion Crypto J Day. Rocking that magnet. Jennifer Moffat. How you doing, Jen? Hope you're having a great day. Jose Marie? I've never seen that as a name in one word. Sorry if I butchered it. Bryanson? I'm just bad at your name. Just a user 17. Lars Larson tuning in for the Bitcoin pump. Loading name Lee Cable, Lucy Watson, Matthew Smeed, Moggy, Mitch, Mighty, what's up, brother? Mike Bennett, M Ninja, Mr. Poppy is here. Mr. Poppy, the man of the hour that wrote the article. Mr. Poppy, put your Twitter in the put your Twitter link in the chat. Mr. Pump a Lot, Mr. T Crypto, NBF Forum, Novocaine, Paul Pioneer. Look at all these participants. Randy Greer, Real Balsam, Roger Smith, Shake Zula, the Mike Rula, the old schooler. Soft Shell, Simo, Richard Harrington. What's up, Richard? Splendid Wonders, Stymie, Shirley Sound, Taylor, The Greenest Goblin, Pickle, Timboat, Tosh K. Point K. Whatever happened to Tosh.0? I just had like a senior moment. Whatever happened to Tosh.0? Trouble Some, what's up, man? Maybe you're leaving. Ty Fox, Uncle Fester, Trouble Someone, Venom Hex, Warren McCarty, X-Sin, Monkey, and I bet I missed a bunch of new ones. Been following you a long time, the real ones, bro. Like I say, I'm not the greatest trader of all time. I don't know the future. But I always am honest. I'm always transparent. I'm always genuine. And I'm always looking out for you guys. That's my promise to you. That'll never change. DGen 100x long, Adam. Good luck, brother. Nah, Poppy, put the real links. People can click it, dude. Not just the ad. Or I'll do it. I'll do it. It's okay. I appreciate your respect for the live stream. You're too kind. This man, right here, of our own blood, born of our own community right here. How can you say no? I'm following him. You should follow him too. Put this in the chat for you. There you go. Give him some tweeter follows. Hype him up. He's a good dude. Personal friend. What's up, Paul Morgan subscribing? I see you, Paul. What are we looking at next, fam? What are we looking at? You hold stocks too. I'm going to end this one. I'm still stuck. Should I buy Turbo? I'm going to do a poll and I'm actually going to like, whatever you guys say. Right now. Yes. No. There you go. If you guys vote yes, I'll do it. If you vote no, I won't. Let me know. Buying Turbo when you pulled up the chart was a good shout. Well, if you've been watching these streams, man, we've had this trade here waiting patiently for quite some time. And actually, even before the trade, we had these arrows. We had this price projection. Now, of course, we don't know if this is the next move. It makes sense, I think. That's what we've been looking for. Everything else played out. 1 cent psychological resistance. Rejecting price there a little bit, moving it on back to the previous all-time high. I know a lot of you wanted to buy near 1 cent, and I said, guys, buying the tops of green candles is not what we do. I know it might feel good in the moment, but it's not going to feel good eventually. Even if you don't get to buy in, it is always the play to wait for a retest of some macro level, some macro support. And for Turbo, the only thing you had was the all-time high, the previous all-time high. I think it sees 5 cents in this cycle, but we'll see. What's that, Poppy? Vote in the poll. We got 81 votes. 53 are saying yes, 47 saying no. That's a tight vote, fam. That's a tight vote. I'll let it get to like maybe 200, 300 votes, and then I'll pull the trigger. You're grown enough not to make decisions about others' opinions. Wait, grown enough not to make decisions about others' opinions. Oh yeah, but this is for fun. It's for engagement. I get a kick out of like getting you guys to sometimes give me advice, and then I'll remind you if it was bad. And then if it was good, I'll give you props, right? I said I wouldn't. I just want to see what the chat has to say, honestly. SPX always makes you think of spandex. Agreed. Agreed. Apparently what's up, Rajan? Tom, apparently the head of crypto assets at the SEC resigned and is going to work for Pump Fun. Highly doubt. High doubts. Pump Fun. But yeah, I do believe he resigned. I think he actually announced where he was going. I think it was like one of the ETFs or one of those companies. SEC head resign. Or not SEC head. Enforcement chief. It's the enforcement chief. Wait, you might be right. Shuts down. No, you're wrong. Haha. No, okay. He did resign. But he is not going to Pump.Fun. That's crazy. Why would anyone think that? I'm sure you heard it somewhere. I'm just saying in general. Where is he going? Hirsch himself said the claim by Pump.Fun is false. Yeah. Surprising. Are you surprised, anyone, that Pump.Fun would lie to you? I mean, they have such a good reputation for being legitimate, you know? This really changes my stance on them. No, they're not going to Pump.Fun. Dump.Rect. I coined the term Rug.Fun, I believe. And then I think some company popped up and like took the name. Check out if he's going to Solana. That's more believable than Pump.Fun. Do you have to turn his badge and gun? He's got a money gun, and yes, he has to turn it in. That's how they make money. Money guns. I didn't just make that up. It's definitely very true. Don't Google it. Bitcoin just coasting to 66.9. I think we see that today. Maybe we'll take a look at Solana. I know a lot of you guys are invested in the Solana. Our short never filled. Womp. I know there are other trades here. I've hidden them. Our long trade on Solana still open. And actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this short here because it's just taking up room on the chart. Pay attention. Pay attention here. Look, I don't give financial advice. I don't give financial advice, man. You got to decide your own things for you. Never do things just because you think I think them. Do them because you think them or your analysis says you should do them. Here's all I'm going to say. Our initial entry for Sol was a little early. Nobody really saw this sell-off being this prolonged. Not in the middle of what was clearly the bull run. 144 was the entry. Our stop all the way down here, like 112, did not hit. Price has moved higher. Lower high. And now fallen back to that entry. Follow me still. That entry from this high that we could not have known when we placed this. Couldn't have known this would be true. Our 618. Golden Fibonacci retracement right there, 144. There's a good amount of confluence there. Good amount of confluence. I think you might even be able to do this. More scalpy of a position. Let's just retarget the 618. There it is. Boom. It's at the entry. That's all I'm saying. I guess I'll tighten this up because I want 2.5. There we are. Possible. What I like about this trade is not only is it right back, you know, we have our confidence there, but it is an entry and an exit without the greater structure having to even break, right? Like, we're not targeting with the original, we were targeting higher highs immediately back to the previous all-time high. But now we're just like targeting in the wedge. So even if Solana does like this, you're still potentially getting that fill in, that take profit. I like that trade. What do you guys think about the turbo trade? 151 votes. God, this is... You guys have never been so close on a poll for anything. It is wild to me right now that we are 51 to 49% on turbo. If it helps you with a decision, I'm not going to buy a ton of it. I'm going to buy like 200 bucks maybe. Just some random amount of money I don't care about. That if I never see it again, I don't care. Can't stop stream until new all-time high. Well, 66 didn't fill, but 66.9, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Bears get wrecked. What happened? You told all of your viewers to sell all your crypto today. We shouldn't get too cocky yet, guys. We shouldn't get too cocky yet. But I'm just saying. Just saying, double bottom. Double bottom. Double bottom. Let's see this daily close. Let's see it close. We now have a higher high versus yesterday after that wick. Send it. Ascend it, boys. I wouldn't be surprised if the rally stops here for today. But that would be a great close. Doesn't even matter. Weekly. Back in green, baby. Back in green. Double bottom on the week. Back in green. Target 69.6, as we said at the beginning of the stream, actually. That was like an hour ago. Daily. Hammer candle now. 5 hours, 48 minutes to go. So don't make a decision based on a hammer candle. It's not here. It's not here yet. In 5 hours, we're still trading at this level. Hammer candle, I mean, send it, right? Just send it back to the weekly high. Anyway. Watch. Just watch. This is even more bullish than I thought it was gonna be. Look at this monster 4 hour. Bullish engulf on the 4. I wouldn't doubt, honestly, if we're bullish engulfed on almost every time frame. Well, obviously not the week. Let's see. Let's go day. I didn't have a red candle. I can't bullish engulf. Daily hammer. We'll take that there. 12 hour bullish engulfed. We cleared 66.6, which is what I was a little hesitant about. Cleared it. Bullish engulfing on the 12. 8 bullish engulf. 6 bullish engulf already closed. We saw that earlier. Or no, we didn't see that. It just closed 15 minutes ago. 4 monster. 1 hour 47 minutes. This is a beautiful close if we get it. It just blows my mind how bearish people got on this. This? I mean, that lower high, well, it was something to think about. We'll see. I still need to see the day wrap up here. As exciting as this is, I'm feeling the good vibes. I'm feeling it. I just got to see the daily close here. Boom. Fully testing 66.9. Our arrow from today, our trade didn't fill, but our arrow from today, I think it deserves a round of applause. It is pushing higher. Testing 67 now. Boom. This needs an LFG. This needs an LFG. Well done. Well done. Well done. The drama felt like we were at 42,000. Dude, that's what I was saying that like in the beginning. I was like, if I had never looked at the Bitcoin chart, but somehow knew all that I know now, I know it doesn't make sense. I'd never looked at it, and I looked at sentiment and the energy that people have, I would have guessed that we just were coming off like a 40% dump. Something like that. Barely moved. You're not buying turbo? Oh, no. If you guys prevent me from being a billionaire. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. 51 to 49, we flipped the vote. We got enough viewers to flip that back, but like I said, I'm just gonna do whatever you vote for. Philip Slovak, he says, let's go Uncle Fester. Thank you for the 100 CZKs. The Sujiks for the $4. Appreciate you. Oh, it's getting hotter in my house. How is it getting hotter? Probably because Bitcoin's getting spicier. It's getting real spicy. Let's see what the temperature is outside. Coming in at 90 degrees. And it's going to continue climbing into the afternoon. It's supposed to be 93. Okay. I should have brought the air conditioner in here. What's up, Roger Camacho? What's up, my guy, Roger? Thanks for joining. It's been a very slow day for new subscribers. You know why, though? I don't think there are a lot of new viewers today. I don't think new viewers are the people watching streams today. I think it's the OGs. I think it's all the people who've been around. The full trippers. The second rodeoers. This music isn't doing it for me. Not doing it for me. Hold up. Are we going higher still? Okay. I will say, I had some suspicions we'd be going up here, but I did not have suspicions that we would break past 67 today. We still haven't. But I did not expect to make it here and have no top wick. Look at this hourly close. I didn't even notice this because we've been just vibing on the stream today. Look at this hourly candle, dude. That is so rare. That is a super rare candle for any time frame on Bitcoin. The reason that's rare, it has no bottom wick and no top wick. That is super rare. Go back on the chart, try to find a candle that looks like this. You're gonna be looking for a while. That means that the hour opened at 65.8 and only went up. Yes, it did this, but only went up, did not trade lower than it opened. And then into the end of the candle, it closed at like its highest point. That almost never happens. Almost never happens. Look back in the chart. I've tried to find them before. They're exceptionally rare. Boys. Technically, we have broken our high. So we have a low, or technically a lower low, a lower high, a double bottom or a slightly higher low, whatever you want to call it. Now we have broken that high. The first thing we do, we look for the extension. 68,250, boys. 68,250. Let's go. Let's go right back to that golden pocket, man. Right back to the sweet, sweet 618, where dreams are born. I'm not really feeling this music either. Why can't I find like hype EDM? Okay, this has 1 million views. This has 1 million views. Shout out to Intrepid Ego. Though, shout out to you, my friend. We're playing your jam. Has 1 million views from 4 months ago. It has to be good, right? It's not really how YouTube works, but it's probably good. 5 minute pushing higher. Oh, dude, these hot gusts of air keep blowing in, and it's savage. Pump song. Yeah. I like you. I like you, buddy. I forgot. It's been so long since we've had the occasion to play the pump song. It's time. It's very much time. Come on. Come on. Are you ready? Are you ready? Turn it up. Don't stop pumping now, Bitcoin. Don't do it. Though you're at a price point where I would kind of expect it, but don't do it. We gotta turn it up a little more.
Should have kept you where you belong.
Oh.
No matter how many gods fall, there will always be another to stand against you.
They will fall as
They will fall as well.
Death of Olympus means the death of us all.
Then prepare for your death, Poseidon.
Should have kept you where you belong. No matter how many gods fall, there will always be another to stand against you.
They will fall as well.
Death of Olympus means the death of us all.
Then prepare for your death, Poseidon. You challenge me, Olympus. You have disrespected the gods for the last time, Kratos.
Yeah, Kratos. Ethereum.
A true warrior does not hide.
ADA might be getting bullied here too.
Leave the sea and face me. Greatness of Olympus.
It didn't kill the pump. That's good. That's good. didn't ruin the rally. That's a good sign. It has in the past. Just put it on loop. Rhythm. I love Rhythm, Will. Oh, I love Rhythm. Subtronics is my boy. Is my boy. What am I doing with Turbo? 52% are saying no. It looks like they're gonna win. Looks like they're winning. Can we let the knowers win? I don't care either way. I just like to let you guys decide my fate sometimes. The pump song did not ruin Bitcoin's rally, which is, in the past it has sometimes put the brakes on it. It actually was very exciting. This guy's, we actually got price action during the live. We went live like right here? No. We went live like right here. That's rare. Price almost always freezes in its tracks when we go live. I love that song. There we go. Some tunes. Oh man, what a stream, what a candle. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's really do it. Why are people talking about the 2-month so much? What channel talked about the 2-month and then all of a sudden everybody was talking about it? Oh, I love this chorus. Love that chorus.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh.
Okay. I love that chorus, can't help it. Fearless. Okay. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. You dirty dog. You dirty, dirty dog. Not bad TA today. I did let you down. We didn't get a fill. I did let you down. Still possible. Still possible. It's your 0.5 retrace here. I'm watching this hourly close. If it closes below 66.9, probably looking for that downside price action. Maybe until like post-market hours. Something like that. I don't know though, man. You broke your high. Bulls defended the low. The logical next move. 68,250. Get that 618 retracement. Get that 2 measured move extension target. I don't know. One thing I do like is we only have like 700-ish viewers, yet Bitcoin just went up. People aren't paying attention. That is a good thing. The longer Bitcoin can stay under the radar, the more pamp it's got, the more fuel in the tank. Wow, you know what though, guys? I hate to do it. I want to stay here all day. But it's really quickly getting hotter in here. I actually have to go to my mom's and bring her an air conditioner and install it. I take care of my mama. You should take care of your mamas too. I love you guys though. Bitcoin's got more pumping to do. Don't lose faith. You can be a perma bull with me any day. Live here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We got content every day. Go check out the playlist, our trading playlist. It's free. We just added a new video like yesterday, the day before. I don't even know. Make sure you've liked and subscribed. Check out our sponsors, 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐝, MetaSignals. MetaSignals makes the best algorithmic trading signals that I've ever seen. 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐝, the best indicator company, hands down, ever. They have, I want to say, like 1,000 indicators on TradingView. You can get free trials with both of them using my link. It costs you nothing. If you sign up with any of the partners in the video description below, you'll get exclusive VIP access to our Discord rooms, and that's all, fam. That's the shill. Bully, bully, bully. I'll see you